Hi, my name is Rick Sigmund. I'm with Full Circle Systems Security and Defense, and we just wanted to take this time to make a really quick video talking about the shooting in Las Vegas. First off, our prayers go out to anybody and everybody who was affected by that horrible shooting, that evil event. Nothing can take the place of human life, and this is going to forever change people, and we are so sorry that this even happened. So we want to this isn't a full-blown after-action report. We just want to talk about our thoughts about it and just the initial response that we're hearing back from people. Everybody's kind of scared and flipped out. We actually know people who were there in the concert who got out when the shooting started. We know people who had actually left 30 minutes before the event happened, and so forth. So there's people, we have skin in this game. We know people who are involved. So people are fearful, and the biggest thing we always say after any event happens is we never want people to live life in fear. That's the worst thing in the world you can do, is be scared to go out your door and do anything. So what can you do? What's the answer? Well, the most important thing that you can have when anything happens is a skill set, is awareness and a skill set. What you have between your ears and your mindset is the most important thing you can walk out of your house with. Number two, understanding that there's a potential for danger anywhere you go, whether it's walking out in your front lawn to mow the grass or going somewhere significant. There can be dangers. Again, we don't want to play on anybody's fears. So what's the point in saying that? Because if you're not mentally prepared and have an understanding that there is a danger out there or a possibility for danger, then you're going to be perpetually at risk of just being a victim to a circumstance, no matter what it is. And that's on you. So don't be a victim to a circumstance, okay? Don't allow yourself to go out completely blind and unprepared. That's all we're saying, okay? So understand, there's a potential for danger when you walk out your door, when you go anywhere. So let's talk about this specific event. The shooter, this evil SOB, he was shooting what we fully think is fully automatic weapons, or weapons that have been modified to function as full auto. The news has plenty of information about it. We're not going to go into all that they're illegal to sell, they're illegal to own for almost anybody. Has nothing to do with anything. The fact is, that's what he used. Everybody involved, and we've talked about this in our trainings, on former podcasts on When Everything Goes Wrong, the podcast that's associated with our company. Everybody talks about, oh, I heard fireworks whenever there's a shooting. There were firecrackers, and this is no different. Everybody out there said, oh, I thought it was firecrackers. I thought it was fireworks. Listen, I know it's Vegas and there are plenty of fireworks that go on out there, but if you're in the middle of a situation and you don't think that there should be fireworks going on, and all of a sudden fireworks start popping off, pay attention really fast, because a lot of times it's not fireworks. Okay, that's what gunshots sounds like. It's not in the movies where it's this big explosive boom. It sounds like fireworks to most people. That's the first indicator. Okay. Second, a lot of people didn't know what to do. They stood still. They didn't know what was going on. They didn't know where the gunshots were moving. And man, I get it. You're scared to move because you don't know where the danger is coming from. But we're here to tell you, movement equals life. We've talked about this before. When in doubt, get out. There's no shame in leaving a horrible situation. So move, run, get out, take your friends, do something, move, leave the situation as best as possible, because it's the people who stayed there that were the targets. Okay. We don't want that to happen to anyone or anybody. And the last thing we want to leave you with today is, if you want to train, if you want to do something proactive for yourself, for your family, for your friends, for anybody you are around, what's the one thing you can do? Be able to take care of yourself. Be able to function and think and process even in a very high stress situation, and at least be able to do the basics of wound care and stopping bleeding and understand CPR. That's it. What happens if you get shot? What happens if somebody shoves you into a door frame or jams a bar into you and you get injured, not even from being shot, but you're sitting there bleeding? That's where a lot of these injuries, as time is going to show, and I guarantee it, a lot of people got hurt from being trampled, from being shoved into stuff, from the mass pandemonium, as well as the gunshots. Okay? So number one, be able to take care of yourself. And number two, beyond that, be able to help somebody else. There were so many people who stepped up to this situation and helped the people who were down. God bless them. I mean, they did as best as they could with what they had, with where they were. Okay? It was a tough situation. So again, our prayers, thoughts, condolences go out to those who are affected. And listen, this is what we do. We train people in security, safety, and defense. We train anybody from companies, hospitals, corporations to individuals, okay? Even the lone person. We have programs that will help you. So if you have any questions, please feel free to call us. Our toll-free number is 1-877-474-6050. Email me personally, rick@fcssecurityandefense.com. You can come to our website and check out what we have going on, fcssecurityandefense.com as well. All right, so prayers go out. You guys take care and be safe.